Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy. It's Thursday morning, had a really good 2 days of sales. Let's check out what sold. So on Wednesday I had 5 items sell for a total of $216.71. Those are all shipped out now, so let's go over those sales really quickly. First off, the best sell of the day were these 3 tennis rackets. These were actually given to me by a friend of mine. He plays a lot of tennis. These were his old rackets, given to me to sell. All of them together, got $99.99 shipped. Next is this Merlin handheld electronic game. It's a vintage one, but this is just the box and the instructions only. The game didn't work, so I sold a few parts separately. I sold the battery cover, I sold that for $10 shipped, and then I sold this box with the instructions for $14.99 shipped. So in all, I got $25 just for a box and a battery cover, so that's really good for a non-working game. I listed a bunch of hockey pucks yesterday. One of them sold really quickly. This vintage Vancouver Canucks puck. Maybe I priced it too low. Maybe it's a rare one. I'm not sure. Either way, I still got $20 shipped for this one. And like most days, I sold Mike Piazza card. This one sold for $9 shipped. Another really good sale was this one. This is a Lego Mindstorms NXT box set. Now, I showed it in one of my thrift hauls. Unfortunately, when I tested it out, the main Mindstorm battery pack, whatever, the main brains of the unit, didn't really work. It turned on, it made a few clicks, but then I couldn't get it to do anything else. But it had a lot of pieces and parts, so I put it all together, disclosed everything, that it's for parts, repair, whatever, and the person bought it. It sold for $65.69 from offer. It was one of the ones that I sent a 25% off offer to somebody on, and they took it. It just went over to California. It actually went to like some sort of computer club or something, so I'm really happy that the pieces and parts are going to good use. Now for today's sales. Again, we had 5 items sell. Today, $203.01 was the total. So combined over $400 for the 2 days, 10 items. That's keeping my average up over $40 per item, which is where I like it. First item to sell is this stack of golf tickets. These are a bunch of ticket stubs from different golfing events. 2 of them are autographed, not big name guys. Actually, I think one of them I couldn't even identify. So I've just put all that in the listing, showed what they were. This stack sold for $15.99 shipped. Here's a pretty neat jersey. I've only seen a couple of these before. Not just the fact that it's Drew Bledsoe, an old Patriots jersey, but this one, if you can see on the inside, it's reversible. So this is a reversible jersey. Got blue on one side, white on the other. It's really cool. It's a very heavy, well-made jersey. Like I said, I've only seen a couple before. I think I had like a Marshall Falk or somebody like that. I knew they sell pretty well, and this one sold for $49.99 shipped. I have these boxed up and all ready to go. This is a box of 15 Arizona Fall League game and practice to use baseballs. They're a little bit beat up, not perfectly new, not totally terrible, so somewhere in that mid-grade. Generally, when I sell these, I get about $2 to $3 a baseball for. I have a source that I get a lot of baseballs that we use at spring training and fall league and stuff like that, and I pay anywhere from $1 to $2 just depending on the condition. I sent an offer on these of 25% off to the buyer as well, and they got this for $29.17 shipped. Now it's going out in a medium flat rate box. I'm not making a lot on these, but I'm getting them out of the way, making the customer happy, and making a few dollars profit as well. This was another item that was in a recent thrift haul. This is a vintage Gettysburg game made by Avalon Hill. There's not a whole lot to the inside of this. I mean, there's really not a lot of pieces and parts. The board game itself, or the game board, the seam was torn in half. It's a big game board. All the pieces were there, though, so I disclosed all the condition issues. The box itself is in nice shape. It's a good vintage game. I could have got a little more if the board was better, but as it is, I still got, checking my thing, $34.99 shipped. Picked this up for just a couple bucks, so this was a great flip. The last eBay item is this huge box. Now, it's not super huge, but it is heavy. This is a 6,000 piece puzzle. 6,000 pieces. This is the Sistine Chapel. I bought this for, I think it was $4 or $5.99. I was surprised that they had it priced as cheap as they did. But I just sold this for $49.99 plus another $10 for shipping. So they're $59.98 all in. Really good sale here. It's not going too far, so not really worried about the cost. I know it's going to cost more than that $10. I just kind of threw an extra $10 in there just to help cover some of the shipping costs. Really nice flip on this. As well as the eBay sales, I did have 2 items sell on Amazon FBA. These were items that I just sent in. The second that they hit cat, see if I can do this without him interrupting. The second that they hit the warehouse, they sold. The first item was another one of these flat board games. I've showed you these in the past. They sell really well. This one sold for $59.99. The next one was one of the Connect sets that I sent. I showed that in my picture as well. In a recent thrift haul. It's really distracting with the cat right here. That sold for $47.99. I bought, I think it's 6 of those. I'm netting about $25 after fees. So I'm really happy that these are starting to sell. All right, I got the cat out of the way. Let me show you a couple of things that I picked up just thrifting today. I picked up these 2 Star Wars Lego sets at Savers. They're both used. I think one was $7.99, the other was $5.99. So good price point. I did open it up and check out that the minifigs were in there, the instructions. So it looks like they're complete, or at least mostly complete. Now, I'm lucky because my wife really likes to put Lego sets together. So she will put these together probably, one set over the weekend, maybe one the next weekend. Double check the parts and make sure everything's there. Whatever's not there, I can either, hopefully I have some of those little parts, or I'll just sell them incomplete and just disclose what it's missing. Whiskers in the way. Okay, let's hope the cat does not come back, because the cats always come back to bug me while I'm doing these things. All right, next item is this John Deere hat. This I bought for 99 cents, new with the tags, and I don't know if it's vintage or not. It's hard to tell. I'm going to say it's not very vintage, just made to look vintage, because it does have the padded inside on the front, and it's made by the Nissan Cap, which sometimes those are vintage, but again, I got to do a little research on this one. I don't know if it's a $15 hat or a $30 hat. I got to look it up a little bit. The next 2 items are very similar now. If you remember from 2 years ago, the Hatchimal craze at Christmas, people were paying $50 to $100 for these little Hatchimals, and now you see them all over thrift stores and at garage sales. I picked this one up for $1.50. He already had the batteries in them, so he works. So I don't have to do anything to this. I'll put it in my booth. I'm going to put it in my booth for $7. Oh, he's talking to you. He's saying, oh, goodbye. Yeah, that was a good buy. Oh, all right. Thank you, Hatchimal. Now, the other guy, this is like I forget what it's called. It's a Zoomer Dino or something like that. But again, these are like $50 when they're new, and he works as well. I turned him on, and he does some chomping stuff. Yeah. Do they talk to each other? Now, problem is my daughter KK is going to want both of these. She already has a couple Hatchimals. She may already have one of these. I don't know. But she's going to fight me for these. So whether I sell them or whether she gets to play with them for a little while, I'm not sure. And the last item from today's haul, I got this with a little tip from Matt over at Part-Time Pickers. He's been selling a lot of these vintage rafts, making some good money. So Matt, thanks for the tip. This was something that I probably wouldn't have picked up otherwise. I don't know if this one is as good as some of the ones you've been selling, but either way, this one I paid $1.98 for. And I'm guessing, seeing what he's been selling these for, that I might get $25 to $40, just depending on if there's any of these out there. So thanks for the tip, Matt. Okay, if you watched the other video I did the other day with my daughter KK, we put up a ugly item challenge. That item is now for sale on eBay. If you have any interest in it, check out, the link is down below in the comments. Other than that, that's everything that I have for today. I want to thank everybody for watching. You guys have been doing a great job coming in here, leaving comments, leaving thumbs up, just watching my videos. I appreciate each and every one of you. To all of my new subscribers, if you don't know, my name's Mike. I'm that reseller guy. I'm here in Arizona. I resell on eBay, Amazon, Antique Booth, anywhere that I can sell items. I thrift from Goodwill, Savers, antique stores, auctions, garage sales. Again, wherever I can buy stuff cheap. I usually put out 4 videos a week. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Kind of gives me a few open days to do some thrifting and get some other stuff done. All right. Thanks y'all for watching. I'll see you next time.